Lights, camera, and action.
Welcome to the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast.
Remember those childhood movies you loved? We're going to watch them again and find out if they're still as amazing as you remember. Let's get ready to join Anna and Jimmy as they go back and watch those movies you remember being oh so awesomely good. Horror movies that scared. Comedy movies that dared.
Damn!
And action movies so preposterously ludicrous that they defied the laws of common sense. Now, here's your hosts, Anna Santos and Jimmy Coates.
Welcome to the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast, and this is Anna's pick for Valentine's, and it's a movie I have not seen that I'm aware of.
And that makes me so happy.
Yeah. I just want to say slurs. This looked crappy.
I know.
It might be good. Oh, I'm looking at the poster. Jesus Christ.
Okay, but I'm going to make a special request. I would love
that we
it
don't watch it?
No, that you watch this movie with your wife.
Oh,
yeah.
I think she likes it too. We might have it.
You probably
sure.
do. You probably do. And this is one of those movies. Now, look, I'm going to be real honest. Real honest. Objectively, technically, this is a poorly made movie. There are lighting inconsistencies. There are sound inconsistencies. There's some acting inconsistencies. But let me tell you, for me, at least I remember it being one of the most enjoyable watches. You will roll your eyes. You will scoff. And then somehow you become so invested in the characters that you're like, where's my happy ending for these two? I need it. And then you cry. That's the
It's not even a comedy. It's a romantic drama.
Correct. Because you're going to cry. You will laugh. You will laugh at the movie. Not because of what's in the movie itself. You will laugh at it.
I'm looking at the poster.
Yes.
And it's basically Shane West. Who's Shane West?
Shane West is who Chad Michael Murray wanted to be. Because Chad Michael Murray, but he got, even though he was like super edgy, he got the fame. He got like the long stand. Shane West was another really hot white guy in the like 2000s, early 2000s. Edgier.
Is he still around or?
Yeah, he's still acting. He also did a few seasons of ER.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I really like him as an actor. I also find him. He was in, that's right, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. He played.
Ended Sean Connery's career.
He was also in Nikita, that TV show. Do you remember that show? I love that show.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I remember the movie more than I remember the TV show.
So he's done a bunch of stuff.
I'm looking at the poster, and it's Shane West, Mandy Moore. Oh, it's from the best-selling novel. It's a romantic novel, too.
Sorry.
And it's just them hugging, A Walk to Remember, and the tagline is, don't see this if you're man. That's its tagline. Run, now.
That is not the tagline. You shut up.
Here are the taglines. Find out who you are and do it on purpose.
Ooh, that's deep. Somebody put that on a pillow.
She didn't belong. She was misunderstood, and she would change him forever.
That's a terrible tagline, but accurate to this movie.
There's more to attraction than meets the eye.
I mean,
it's Mandy Moore. What do you mean there's more to attract? She's hot.
No. She looks not very unattractive. She still looks super cute in this movie. But remember, this movie is from 2002. There was a very specific aesthetic for hot girls at this time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So Mandy Moore in this movie, not fitting that aesthetic. I'm just saying.
Let's look at the back of the VHS. Set in North Carolina, boo. A Walk to Remember follows the rite of passage of a jaded, aimless high school senior, Shane West, who falls in love with a Gillis? young woman, Mandy Moore. He and his friends, once scorned, the two develop a powerful and inspirational relationship in which they discover truth and take most people a lifetime to learn.
The word is guileless.
Guileless.
Like, what is that?
Oh, as soon as you said it.
Yeah. You're like, now the letters make sense. That happens to me all the time where I'm like, how do you say that? And then someone says it, I'm like, right, the rules of English. Got it.
Well, that doesn't help me.
No.
All right, I'll walk to remember. What do we think a budget of something? I'm going to say like 10 million.
Oh, this was probably 15 or 20 million.
Oh, 11.8.
Oh, look at you being so close. I thought it would have been higher. Oh, I guess because was this Mandy Moore's? No, she did a couple movies before this. I think she did The Princess Diaries before this. Or around this time?
Princess Diaries.
Oh, I love Princess
No, I'm
Diaries.
pretty sure I've not seen this movie.
Oh, this movie is terrible but wonderful at the
When
same
you
time.
said it, I thought it was about a girl who gets cancer and the guy falls in love with her and she dies. Is that a movie?
It's this movie.
Is it this?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I still haven't seen it. Yeah, I've obviously heard people talk about this.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I have not seen it.
I was trying to not spoil it for you, but I was like, let's be real. This movie's been out for 24 years. We can spoil it. It's fine. Oh my God, literally 24 years. It came out January 25th, 2002.
Yeah, 2002. Well, okay, I'm going to Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, geez, 105 reviews comes in at 30%.
100%. Yes.
But in fairness, out of 250,000 viewer ratings, it comes in at 78%. That is a fucking stark difference.
Yep.
So girls love this movie.
100%.
Girls and their beta boyfriends just ate this up. Num, 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 num. num.
Girls and the boyfriends who wanted to get laid love this movie.
I'd be halfway through it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll touch myself. I'm out.
And you would be touching yourself because your significant other, whether it be your wife, girlfriend, or just your date, would look at you and be like, how could you be so cold? How do you not
home and watch
feel all the
streaming.
emotions?
I'm going home and streaming Hot Dog the movie. I'll be fine.
Titties will fix everything.
Yeah, don't you worry about me. Yeah, so that's a huge, huge difference. So
Yeah.
you can look for a good one. Good luck. Oh, there's a few there.
Okay, how about this from Matt Brunson at Film Frenzy? This was greeted with savage reviews upon its initial release, but it's actually one of the better Mandy Moore movies, not saying much. One of the better Nicholas Sparks adaptations, and one of the worthier faith-based flicks. Yeah, there's a little bit
Nicholas
of Jesus in there, but not too much.
James Crute gives it 2 out of 5 and said Mandy Moore's film to forget. Saying a lot too.
Ooh, Felix Vasquez Jr. from Cinema Craze said this is a great romantic tearjerker. 3 out of 4. See?
Christy Lemire from the Associated Press says it's an overwrought teen weepy terms of endearment for the TRL crowd.
Oh my God, Total Request Live. I haven't thought about that in years. Mark Halverson from Sacramento News and Review. A shameless, compassionate tearjerker about hope, inspiration, and courage. 4 out of 5.
One of my new favorite reviewers, Betsy Bosdeck from DVDjournal.com, gives it 1.5 out of 4 and says the hardest part about watching the sappy, preachy teen hanky fest, A Walk to Remember, is deciding who to blame for it.
Oh my God, I blame Nicholas Sparks. John Venable from supercala.com. He says, succeeds modestly as a teen movie. Expect anything else from it and you'll be disappointed. 6 out of 10.
David Nussar from Real Film Review says, those raised on idealized romances, the Ken and Barbie kind, where love conquers all, will no doubt love this sappy tale.
Nick Davis from Nick's Flick Picks says, wholly ungroundbreaking, deeply conservative, increasingly sentimental, but reflecting some of the best of those qualities.
No one was expecting Remains of the Day, but this film could have been more than just a Dawson's Creek stopgap. Handy Curran, RTE Ireland.
Ooh, Urban Cinephile Critics from Urban Cinephile says, poignant and moving, A Walk to Remember is an inspirational love story capturing the innocence and idealism of that first encounter. That's sweet.
Another new favorite reviewer, Peter Bradshaw from The Guardian, says this horrific teen romance come weepy is best watched from between your finger or from under your seat, or perhaps standing outside the cinema looking in the opposite direction.
Oh my God. Okay, and this will be my last one. Jeffrey Westhoff, Northwest Herald from Crystal Lake, Illinois, says, faithful without being forceful, sad without being shrill, A Walk to Remember succeeds through sincerity. 3 out of 4.
And this will be my last one from Frank Ossing from Movie Eye. Gives it 1.5 out of 4. This is for those who appreciate their Dawson Creek fix supersized on the big screen. Taking a walk to the pandering after-school premise will make some cry indeed, but unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons.
Oof. Harsh.
Ouch. But we do have to remember that this movie, the audience, way different.
Yeah. Audience loved it.
Yeah. A Walk to Remember from IMDb has over 230,000 user ratings, coming in at 7.3 out of 10.
Yep.
How many chicks are on IMDb? Over 230,000 apparently. But yeah, 7.3 is awfully high for a crappy teen, not comedy, romantic drama.
Yeah.
So it might not be bad.
It's
got quite a few reviews too. So
it
you
really
can
does.
look for the 10. Which are you? This is the oh my God.
There's some that I'm like, that's a little hyperbolic. Like, you need to calm down. A must-see movie for all those hopeless romantics. That's from MD 151515. 10 out of 10.
Acid J gives it a 9 out of 10 and says, every time I watch this, I cry. I hope Acid J is a woman. I really do. But you do you if you're a guy. If it makes you cry, then that's okay.
I really want you to cry during this. Like, I really want you to cry. I would also, could you please put your wife in touch with me so she can report back on how you watch this?
I'll be crying like, oh my God, there's still an hour to go.
I felt that way during Titanic. So, emotional movie, predictable, yes. So what? Hamid. There's a lot of letters there. 8 out of 10.
Andy Glendining gives it 7 out of 10 and says, you will hate yourself for loving this movie.
Accurate.
I will if I do love this movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Okay, I think I know which one I want to pick. Which, like, God, there's a lot. Dated and cheesy, but it mostly succeeds. Thomas Drufke, 6 out of 10.
Ken Gonzalez, prisoner number 89582, says chick flick of the highest order, 5 out of 10.
Poorly conceived, lousily acted, lazily written. Guhaduti Parna, 4 out of 10.
Punch 87 gives it 3 out of 10 and says a monstrosity of a movie that I'm all too eager to forget.
Oh. This movie gives a bad name to the term chick flick. Jack and Chicken, 2 out of 10.
There is a lot of ones.
Yeah.
Here compared to 2 and 3.
I believe it.
Horrible, predictable, corny, lame. The funniest movie so far of 2002. Here we go. This is a huge insult to high school outcasts everywhere. My Foot, 1 out of 10. Yeah, one calls it a masterpiece, and then as you're reading it, he doesn't think it's a masterpiece.
No, I believe that.
All right. So we looked at the synopsis, the poster. Again, this is not a poster I would hang. Like, even this is a pretty bland poster. Just the two people hugging. Well, it's a romantic drama. I don't know.
It was super sweet and based on a Nicholas Sparks movie.
I have seen Nicholas Sparks. I watched, what did I watch? I probably seen more than I realize.
I've seen a lot more than I've realized, and I also realize that they all fall into the same bucket of movies, and that's okay. Nicholas Sparks is a genre.
And the money that man.
Oh my God, he must be stupid rich. Stupid rich.
The amount of books he sold and the amount of movies they have made.
I want to know what his house looks like.
I remember one time my wife was like, "We're gonna go see this. It's like a thriller," and then I'm watching it like it's kind of a thriller, and then it came and then I realized it was Nicholas Sparks. And you bitch, you tricked me into this.
Wait.
It was the one where she leaves an abusive relationship and ends up, but her friend is a ghost. Like a friend that helped. She's staying at this like beach cottage thing, and this friend comes over
Julianne
and visits
Hough?
her. It's with the one girl is in. The girl that plays a ghost, I think, is the girl from How I Met Your Mother.
Colby
Something, yeah. Where she ends up.
I think I know.
Is that a Nicholas Sparks movie?
It might be. Hold on.
And then at the end, yeah, she was a ghost that was helping her. And
hold on, because
I'm like,
think...
how dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, Safe Haven. That's the movie.
That's the movie. Got tricked.
You got tricked. It's a thriller.
I was angry. I can't remember what else was playing that time, but I don't want to see that. I want to see this one. But it's a thriller, blah, blah. Well, if it's a thriller and there's some killing, it's sure, okay, I'll watch it.
I am so happy about that. Like, you don't even understand.
Nicholas Sparks, you bastard.
Yes. I actually like that Nicholas Sparks movie.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as but there was something playing I can't remember that I wanted to see it.
She tricked you good.
Yeah. 15 years ago. That's a horrible rotten. There we go. That's a small. All right, let's share this and watch, and we'll make our predictions. I kind of already know my prediction, but let's watch this anyways.
Gee, you didn't belong.
Nice sweater. Thank you.
She was misunderstood. So what's your deal? You don't care what people think about you?
No.
She would change him forever. I need help with my work.
You're asking me for help?
Please.
Okay.
Landon Carter's coming here.
Dad, I'm not a child.
Where have you been? You know where I'm at.
Hey, Carter. So I'll see you after school?
I'm in your dreams. Welcome to the planet. Listen, Jamie, I was hoping we could
be good friends.
Exactly. It's like you're reading my mind.
Great. Maybe you could read mine.
Maybe you're just too scared that someone might actually want to be with you.
And why would that scare me?
Because you want to be with me too.
I was getting along with everything fine, and then you happened.
I might kiss you.
I might be bad at it.
It's not possible.
I know you're my only hope.
Oh my God. Jesus. Nice sweater. Fuck you, bitch. That's the best. Nice sweater. Oh my God.
That's the best part because she gets.
Yeah, they didn't go to high school in the 90s.
Right? She gets bullied, I guess, for literally just dressing normal, like wearing sweaters and stuff, not wearing makeup. She gets bullied. They're all like, ha ha ha. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why? Because she doesn't care what they think.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna keep being nice to people.
She's a weirdo. Because she's like confident.
She is it's not even confidence though. It's just literally she's so blasé. She's like, okay.
And we want to be secret friends. Like, dude, she's fucking hot. Are you? Well,
it's because she's a social.
Bring back the R word. So yeah, I get it, but it's like she's still really hot. I mean,
right?
That's dumb. And now I got to watch a high school movie about high schools getting it on.
I do this to hurt your feelings.
I probably,
I want you to know that.
I won't. I can tell it's not going to be weird or off-putting.
No.
It's going to be so sweet.
It's a very, very sweet movie, and it is very, very tragically romantic. Sorry?
Peter Coyote as the dad there. I like Peter Coyote.
Yes.
And I recognized him as Shane West there. As soon as I saw him, I recognized him.
Yeah. I mean, there's quite a few actors in here that you're like, oh.
I'm not going to say I'm going to hate it. It's obviously this movie was not made for me.
It was not made for you.
Maybe I'll watch it with my daughters.
It's funny though because this has popped up a lot. It is totally safe to watch with your daughters because this was made for.
But how safe? They're gonna look at me and go, "You're fucking lame."
Honestly, a little bit. They're gonna be like, "Dad, we are not 4-year-olds."
Yeah. Do we have to go to Bible school now?
Even the 7-year-old is gonna be like,
"Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
this is what you're showing us."
You're a beta.
It's a very, very sweet, tragically romantic movie. It is not a high quality movie. I will say that right now. And I remember when I watched it, I was like, look, this is objectively a terribly made movie. But I cried like a bitch at the end of it. So now I haven't seen it in forever. Because fuck you, Nicholas Sparks. Why do you like making me cry? But I'm ready to watch it again because I'm like, let's sap it up for this like Valentine's Day. Let's go all in. Let's watch all the movies that make you believe in everlasting love. And then go out into the world and be incredibly disappointed by what's out there.
What did we do for last Valentine's?
We did horror movies. I think we did My Bloody Valentine. We usually do horror movies for Valentine's, which is what I will probably be watching on Valentine's Day. I also think I'm working on Valentine's Day.
I forgot all about. Open Hearts, or what is it called?
Hard Eyes?
Hard Eyes. I forgot all about it, and I was looking at. There's nothing really new coming out on any of the plethora of streaming services I have, so I'm like, oh, awesome! I'll go watch a couple movies on my watch list. I only got like 800 of them sitting there, and this was on one of them. Like, oh, that'd be good for Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, it is so good. Romantic. I took a friend of mine who is not a big horror movie fan to go watch Hard Eyes in the theaters. I was like, we're going, this is our Valentine's date. She's like, okay, I'm down. So we went, and I was expecting just a regular slasher movie. My friend who's not a fan of slasher movies or horror movies in general fucking loved it. Like, she loved the movie. I loved the movie. It is one of the smartest horror movies ever made. And it's also romantical and bloody. It's amazing.
Oh, then that's good. I might watch it now. Just so everyone knows, like, you do not have to be a smart movie to be a good horror movie.
Oh, no. But this one is actually very smart.
It's nice to have a smart horror movie every now and again pop up, but it's not a
prerequisite to being a good horror movie. No. Like, let's not pretend.
What a surprise. That was a smart horror movie.
Honestly, I was shocked. I was shocked when I was like, this movie is so smart. The dialogue is incredible. This is actually an intricate storyline. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? This is amazing.
I can't remember. It was early on into our courting, me and my wife. And she's like, we're at the movies or we were watching a movie, and she's like, would you come back for me? And I looked at her like, no! Are you out of your fucking mind?
And that woman kept dating you?
Yeah, and she's like, oh, at least he's honest.
She's like, I know where I stand. Now I know. I'm not going to save him either. I can save myself. Fuck this.
And I might save the youngest child, maybe. That's about it. And that's a maybe.
That's just because you can carry her until you need something to distract whatever's chasing you.
Yeah, that's true. And then chuck her. I love you. I'll always remember you. I remember on the way home, snowbanks are everywhere, and she was running and trying to hit me into the snowbank and just bouncing off of me. And I chucked her. So she rolled down on, and she just sprawled out on the ground. She's like, help me up. I'm like, I can't. You're all the way back there. And I kept walking away. She's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'll always remember you. I love you. And then you just hear her giggling in the background. Yeah. All right. I've never seen it. Like I said, you haven't seen it in how long?
Oh, God. It's probably been 15 years.
Hey, this might open up
Maybe
a whole new
more?
thing of wanting to watch more Nicholas Sparks movies. I doubt it, but
I can't. No. Some of them I can watch. Safe Haven, I watch and roll my eyes through most of it. But it's funny because they always took the hottest guy of the time and stuck them in the movie.
yeah, because Ryan Gosling, that
Yeah,
guy,
Josh
the one
Duhamel.
from Safe Haven, yeah, Josh Duhamel,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of eye candy for the girls.
Yeah, man.
They're always usually shirtless
Yeah.
for half the movie.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah. Where's our realistic movies of fat, out of shape men going shirtless, trying to do some work and trying to
do some
be
work.
romantic.
Trying to be romantic.
Yeah.
Whose reality is this?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's not most women's.
No, that's what I mean. But I see in shows and stuff, they're trying to get more realistic. Give us that romance
You want to be more realistic?
of a Chris Farley body type.
Hey, King of Queens.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's.
Most TV shows. Look.
Oh yeah, but that's comedy. That's not romance.
Yeah, but even I'm trying to think of romantic movies because romantic movies are geared towards women. So we're like, here, we're going to give you the fantasy. We don't need we live the reality. If you look at most women's husbands, nobody has a 6'5", built like Jason Momoa, walking around with a tight old booty. It's not happening, and that's okay. Because look, the Jason Momoas and the Josh Duhamels and they're the exception to the rule. The majority of men do not look like that, nor do women expect men to look like that. However, every once in a while, we like to look at these men and think to ourselves, yeah, I'd hit that. Let's pretend he's my boyfriend for these 2 hours.
All right, well, we're going to go hit this movie and watch A Walk to Remember. And when we get back, we're going to review it.
Yeah, we are.
You heard them. Movie time. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. And then watch a classic kick-ass movie from whenever the one we're about to watch was made.
Woo.
All right. And welcome back. Did you watch 2002's A Walk to Remember?
I did indeed, my friends.
Me too. This is an Anna pick, obviously.
Yeah.
I know I have this fucking movie. I've seen this movie somewhere, but I got to get all our movies somewhere and just keep them in one place because they're everywhere. What do I have? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I didn't really like that movie.
In Her Shoes.
Oh, that movie wrecked me.
Eat, Pray, Love.
I hate that movie.
Oh, look, I even have The Goodbye Girl. I
haven't seen that in probably 30 years.
Never Been Kissed.
Oh, that movie made me uncomfortable.
IQ with Meg
IQ.
Ryan. Yeah. I have Juno.
I love Juno.
Big Fat Greek Wedding. My Big Fat
Classic.
Greek Wedding 2.
Classic.
Runaway Bride. Message in a Bottle.
Oh.
I have Return to Me.
Jesus, Murphy.
I have What Women Want with good old Mel Gibson there. Raising
Never
Helen.
really liked that movie. Yeah.
Thank God I found Ever After.
Yeah.
I'm running out of room, but I have 2 weeks notice here. Notebook, All the Pretty Horses, She's the Man, Princess Bride, The Cutting Edge, Wedding Planner. I have a shitload and there's more somewhere, but I could not. So I had to spend money to get to watch and rent A Walk to Remember.
You did?
I did. Well, where'd you watch it?
On YouTube.
Yeah, that's where I rented it. YouTube.
For some reason, when I put it into, they never asked me if I wanted to rent it.
Oh,
they were
it
just
was
like, whole movie,
there.
press play.
God damn it.
Yeah, because I was expecting to rent it on YouTube too.
Jimmy gets fucked again.
It was on a streaming service somewhere. That's why I picked it. Because I was like, oh yeah, no, I see it here. It's a streaming service we both had. And then all of a sudden it disappeared when I went to go watch it. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, fine, I'll rent it. So I go on YouTube and I'm like, A Walk to Remember. Great. And then I select it and it just starts playing. And I'm like, aren't you going to ask me for money?
Damn it.
They did not ask me for money. Now there may be a charge on my card.
Now they did. This happened to me a bunch. It happened to me with Ski Patrol. It happened to me with a couple other movies too.
Yeah, like they're there when we pick them.
I rent them and then I find out they're somewhere else.
It's fine. It's fine.
You didn't pay for it. I did. So what's your initial thoughts about rewatching A Walk to Remember? I've never seen it. This is the first time I watched it.
So my initial thoughts on my rewatch, still super sweet. Still so stereotypically early 2000s. Like painfully stereotypical. It was amazing though, because I'm like, the nostalgia hit for me. Like it really, really hit. So I was like, this is still a sweet movie. Now, I remember when I watched this, like probably the first 10 years that I was watching this, I would cry every time the end came. And then I watched it this time and I didn't cry. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm dead inside or the movie just doesn't hit the same as it used to. But yeah, I was like, that's still so sweet.
Yeah.
Just makes you want to hug people.
I had to pause it and then go kick in the door to my teenage girls and tell them that they are sorely lacking being a daughter compared to Mandy Moore's character in this movie.
Yeah.
You two suck.
Jamie Sullivan excels at everything.
Yeah. I'm just trying to bring it up here. Yeah, this was definitely a Nicholas Sparks.
100%.
Yeah. Now my wife, who very quickly regretted sitting down to watch this with me, because as soon as she did, I started making I made comments throughout the whole thing just to piss her off, and the fact that I had to watch this movie. She told me that the book takes place in the 50s.
I mean, possible.
Oh, you didn't read the book? Okay.
I have never read the book. I do. Look, Nicholas Sparks, he broke my heart and traumatized me with The Notebook. But not for the love story. It's just because like Alzheimer's and dementia is a trigger for me. Because my grandfather had Alzheimer's and a lot of my uncles and my aunts have had dementia and stuff. So whenever I watch anything with Alzheimer's, ruins me. And then I thought, because I watched The Notebook, broke me. And I was like, no, I think I can read the book and I'll be okay. Reading the book was even worse. And then after that, I was like, fuck you, Nicholas Sparks. Fuck you. I'll watch your movies if it has nothing to do with, but I'm never reading any of your books again because fuck you. And that's what happened.
Directed by Adam Shankman, and it's in my review. I don't know if this guy directed every episode of fucking Dawson's Creek, because I got a very Dawson's Creek, that type of TV vibe to it. Looked like Dawson's Creek where they lived.
No offense to Adam Shankman,
no,
because I enjoy a lot of his movies. I enjoy.
He does a lot of girly movies.
Yes, he does. And I think his background originally is in dance, but he's also very much a formulaic director.
Oh, this was so by the book directed. Yes,
like close up, over the shoulder. He followed the rules, and I'm not mad at him for it because those rules are there for a reason.
Yeah, it works.
It works for a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting creative genius.
Yeah, you didn't need cutting edge director on this film.
This was not about. This was okay. Great, let's tell the story. Also, it's just about a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah. Who all look the fucking same.
Yeah, they do.
I'm like, is that the guy who's who the fuck? Why are they all dressed and have the same fucking haircut, except for the black guy? I can tell the black guy. Yeah. Thank you, token black
guy. Diversity.
Yeah, this was end of 90s, early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because I was, we got to have somebody black. Okay, this guy. Because only one, and especially because it takes place in North Carolina.
Maybe that's why they didn't do it in the 50s. Can't have a token black guy in the 50s.
It's very valid. Very valid. They were like, look, guys, we're gonna make a movie about teenagers in the 50s. No, we're not.
Yeah, we can't.
We're gonna make it now.
I didn't hate this movie. I didn't. It's not for me. This movie was not made for me.
Yeah.
But And it wasn't a horrible movie. There are parts I liked about it. When they did took the computer and took the picture of her.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, did that bring me back? You should have just got a picture of her, cut it out with scissors, and photocopy it. It would have been quicker than using the OG fucking.
Yeah, but they had to show all the super fancy, like.
Oh, in 2002, I'm like, they probably was like, oh my God, look what they're doing. That's so high tech.
Cutting edge.
I'm like, it's a black and white picture of her face on a colored picture.
Oh my God, they're photoshopping. They're using Photoshop. Meanwhile.
And the computer looks so basic. Oh my God, you could do AI now. Blow their minds. Yeah, no, there were, and yeah, the clothing and all that, but it wasn't overly nostalgic because I didn't live that. I do say I am getting mature because I was sitting there going, who would I bang first? And it wasn't the students. I was like, would I bang Daryl Hannah?
Which mom?
Or the mom, or would I bang the drama teacher?
I mean, valid.
Look at me. I'm growing up.
You're so much maturity. Looking at the adults. Yeah, no.
Even the bad kids were nice. Like the biggest insult was like, nice sweater. And she's like, oh, thank you. I didn't. And then they're like, really? That's it? That's the meanest you're going to get?
Well, those were the girls, which I was like, if a girl is bullying another girl, we're getting way meaner than that.
Yeah. Even back
Nobody's
then.
Just nice sweatering it.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what I mean.
No,
it still had this 1950s almost vibe to it.
It did. It's a very, very, and I always say this to be, I'm like, it's a very sweet movie. Almost too sweet.
Yeah. Like, how can you be even mean to her? Even that low level mean? Like,
yeah.
She's like the perfect daughter.
You're just sitting there going, my girls don't do that.
No.
My girls don't talk to me like that.
Make them watch it. Be more like that.
Damn it, be better. Yeah, no, I mean, it's one of those things where you're just like, it's almost too polished. It's too, like, it doesn't feel, it feels like a school play that's actually done well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like that about this movie. Because when it's a school play that's not done well, it feels amateurish. This feels like almost like a professional one, but just with like first-time actors.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for some of them, Mandy was not a first-time actor in this, I don't think. I don't remember what her first.
Mandy Moore?
Yeah. Because she didn't do much before this.
Was she a singer already?
Yes. She was already a singer. Her career has been so interesting to me. So she did a bunch of music
good
videos.
Movies.
She was in Dr. Dolittle 2. She was on Together the series in 2000, which is fantastic. Princess Diaries,
Oh, she's not the lead in that movie,
just before that. No, but she plays the bully. And she was a dick in that. But
she was a dick in Saved. And she did a really good job.
Yes. She was so good in that. But after that, like, she started doing some more stuff. But like, this was really her first, other than, she did for Girl Bear Cub in Dr. Dolittle 2. And then she played herself.
A few episodes of Entourage.
Yeah, like eventually she started getting more into acting. And now it's hilarious. Most like younger people now have no idea that Mandy Moore was a pop star.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They have no idea. They think she's just the mom on like, what is it? The Into Us something?
Oh, that one where it goes back and
forth.
The
Last of Us?
All of Us or First of Us? No. I know This Is Us. This Is Us.
This Is Us.
Yeah. 106
So
episodes.
they only know her as the mom on This Is Us. And we're all like, yeah, but you never heard her sing about being like Candy. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, it's a hard movie. I can't say that I hated it. I've seen way worse that I did not enjoy.
Oh, for reals.
When it comes to like chick flicks. No, this was it was a nice, sweet little story. Thank God. This is in my review. I wrote my review for this one too. Thank God they did not show her die. I'm like, thank you for the love of Christ.
That would have been a step too far, I feel. Because it is very much, I feel so bad saying this, but it does feel like a semi-professional production.
Yeah.
A community theater production.
Yeah. Because in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, you are not going to find any teenager boy that would go up to this level of what this young man did.
Oh, no.
In the 50s? Probably. Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe not even. Because in the 50s, remember, there was still an expectation.
Well, they've probably been already been married by and had a couple kids.
Yeah. It's like you're
had 3
like
kids by now.
Gotta grab the husband and get going. So it would have been a slightly different thing in the 50s. But no, Landon Carter as a person. I mean, yes, he was a little bit terrible, but then he recognizes how terrible he was.
And then becomes
and
the
then
greatest
he changes.
Boy or man or teen boy in history.
Yeah.
Every girl must have been like, I want to find him.
Fuck yeah. Everybody wants
exist.
a Landon. No, they don't. They really fucking don't. They really, really fucking don't. So that's why when people are like shitting, I'm like, you know what? He does the simplest stuff. He drove her to a state line.
Yeah.
So she could be in 2 places at once. They stopped at McDonald's on the way. Grabbed a milkshake. Ooh, so hard. But then you'll hear guys be like, oh, he's doing too much.
Yeah.
You can't let her get used to it. She's also going to die soon.
What if she doesn't die soon? What if they find a cure?
Well, mind you, that's another thing.
Now the bar is set so high.
I think it's 60 or 70% of men will leave their wives if they get terminal diagnoses.
Yeah.
So, or any illness, really. Like, if you as a wife are getting
hangnail.
Hangnails, they'll probably hold on for that. But if
you got
you're
a
like,
yeast
hey,
infection,
I need a
you
kidney.
whore, I'm out of here.
Oh, God. But it was funny because I'm sitting there and I'm like, look, I'm sure these people are very cool. I'm sure. However, they are not cool enough for me to jump into a quarry from a very high. I was like, who fucking thinks of this? Who's
And you're
I want to hang out with you guys, so I'm going to do that. Apparently, this is your jump in. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, that kid, no offense, he got what he deserved. Because if you're stupid enough to go up there and jump from that height without knowing how deep it is, that's your problem. As we say in the Portuguese, bem feito. Bem feito. You deserve that.
Yeah. All right. Let's go through a walk to remember.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Grab your tissue, people. Okay, in Beaufort, North Carolina, popular and rebellious high school senior Landon Carter and his friends leave evidence of underage drinking on school grounds and severely injure another student as the result of a prank. The principal gives him the choice of being expelled or helping the janitorial staff after school, as well as tutoring fellow disadvantaged young student. Even that was too sweet. And finally, participating in the school play. During these functions, Landon notices Jamie Sullivan, a girl he has known since kindergarten, who is the local Reverend Sullivan's daughter. Since he's one of the in crowd, he has seldom paid attention to Jamie, who wears modest dresses and owns only one sweater. She makes no attempt to wear makeup or otherwise improve her looks or attract attention to herself. Landon has trouble learning his lines for the play. Jamie, who is also in the play, agrees to help him on one condition. She warns Landon not to fall in love with her, which he dismisses as impossible.
I mean, valid.
Yeah. Landon and Jamie begin practicing at her house after school and spark an affection arising between them. However, when he blows her off in front of his friends, she decides she wants nothing to do with them. Oh yeah, she's like, I'll see you later. Puh, if you're lucky.
I'll see you after school. Only maybe in your dreams.
Maybe in your dreams.
I was like, who the fuck wrote that? Because that's the cheesiest shit ever.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's like, okay, clock it. Got you. I feel that. No problem. And then he shows up at her house.
Yeah. Feeling guilty, he starts taking independent initiative to tutor and to rehearse. On the opening night of the play, Jamie astounds Landon and the audience with her beauty and voice. On stage at the ending to the play, Jamie sings. When she finishes, Landon kisses her, which is not part of the play. Jamie continues to avoid him until he gives her a new sweater as a peace offering. Landon's spiteful ex-girlfriend, Belinda, that whore. Like what she say, my parents aren't home, you want to come in? I'm like, oh, you whore.
And he's like, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy doesn't exist. Like, damn right, he's already in the house. Might not even put the parking brake on.
Amazing.
Belinda plays a cruel prank on her by photoshopping her head onto a body of a woman in scantily sensual attire. It was so funny. Her face is black and white. The body is in color. It looks like it was so bad.
It was so obviously fake. And then I'm like, this is one part of the movie I have never understood. Because Jamie walks around being like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I know you're insulting me, but this is my favorite sweater, so whatever. Thank you very much for the compliment. She's very, I don't care. And even before this, Jamie and Landon have a conversation. And he's like, wow, you really don't care what people think about you.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, I don't care. So this always felt really inauthentic to me.
Yeah, she should have been like, I look pretty good.
She should have been like, this is not even like, what? This is the worst Photoshop job I've ever seen in my life. She should have been able to brush it off and be like, okay, you're kind of pathetic. Fine. God bless you. Go forth with Jesus. She should have been able to brush it off. And so for her to almost have like a panic attack.
Yeah.
It didn't clock with her character. And that's one thing that has always driven me nuts. But they also needed to have something where Landon obviously chooses between his old group of friends and his new group of friends, i.e. Jamie.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I get why you did that. It's just, it doesn't fit with the character.
No. It's, if you go on the Facebook Reels? Yes.
Yeah.
Facebook Reels. There's always people asking people, can you do this to a picture? Could you fix this up? Could you do this?
Yeah.
And every time, not one, but 30 different people take that picture and like put that girl on a casting couch, on a but there's more you could have done to make her feel, even the cut and pasting. Yeah, you're right. That did not fit her character at all.
Yeah, I think if it had been a more realistic picture, like in a background, something like if her in a compromised position, something.
Yeah,
but it was literally just a picture of her very obviously photoshopped head on top of a body.
Very obvious.
So I'm sitting there going,
the body she was put on, it was a nice body. It wasn't like
it was very nice,
horrible.
And it was like a bikini. It's not even like full frontal.
No, it wasn't even
nude.
Yeah. Put her on like a 70-year-old full frontal body. That would have been traumatizing. She and Landon's friends are shocked when Landon defends Jamie. Landon then asks Jamie out, but she says her father doesn't allow her to date. Landon asks her father for permission to date his daughter, which Jamie's father reluctantly allows after Landon professes his feelings for Jamie. On their first date, Landon, that was a great looking restaurant, by the way. I will say that.
It was.
I'm like, where the
very cute.
fuck is that place?
And then the little dance floor, like right on the water.
Yeah.
It almost looked like it was on a dock. I was like, God, that's cute.
Yeah. Landon helps Jamie fulfill two things on her achievement wish list: being in two places at once and getting a tattoo. Then they go to the docks where Jamie tells Landon about her experience of belief being like the wind. Landon kisses Jamie and confesses his love for her. When Landon's mother discovers a private list of his aspirations, including going to medical school, he reveals that Jamie inspires him to be better. There is no fucking dude like that. I'm telling you. He does not exist. During another date, Landon, I did like Daryl Hannah looked great. There, and I forgot about you.
She looked amazing.
No, it's 26 years ago. I don't know what is she.
No, she still looks really good.
Oh no, I mean, is she doing anything? Does she?
I think she was just in a movie.
Like she was.
I think she was
in the 80s. Part of like all like
Laura Dern, who was just in a movie. I know Laura Dern was just in a movie.
I love Daryl Hannah in Kill Bill. The Kill Bill.
Daryl. Yeah, she's done some stuff recently.
Yeah.
Connection, The Now. She did a short.
But yeah, see, I remember her from Splash.
She works sporadically,
Yeah.
Yeah. She works not super regularly, but also good for her. She doesn't have to.
No, she made a lot of money and her husband makes a lot of money or made a lot of money.
Yeah.
During another date, Landon asks Jamie her plans for the future. She confesses she has none because she has leukemia and has not been responding to treatment. A desperate Landon asks for his estranged father's help in curing her, but is disappointed by his reply. Yeah, that's a little much to ask. I know. I know the dad's supposed to be not an absent father, but can you cure my girl's
But that's the thing. Because it's established through this movie that the dad is trying to stay in contact with the son, and the son's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. And then he's like, I'm going to put aside my fuck you so I can say, help me.
Yeah.
And then when the dad is like, I'm not an oncologist.
Yeah, I can't cure cancer.
He's like, well, if you can't help, that's stupid.
You
I don't want you
suck,
in my life.
Dad.
And it's like, are you fucking, you want to go to medical school? You don't understand how this works?
Yeah. After coming to terms with Jamie's condition, Landon promises to be by her side until the end. Yep. Landon's friend visits Jamie and apologizes for having mistreated her. One day, Jamie collapses and ends up in the hospital, where she gives Landon a book that belonged to her mother. She states that maybe God sent Landon to her to help her through. I'm getting all choked up reading this, people, just so you know. Her through the rough times, and that Landon is her angel. Landon's father provides Jamie with private home care, relieving her family's financial burden. Yeah, so the dad can't cure cancer, and he's like, you know what? Since you're being a little bitch, I'll fucking get your girlfriend home and I'll pay for it. There, you happy now? Will you at least talk to me now? You ungrateful little shit. Like, dude, you're expecting a lot from your old man.
Well, I mean, he has a bit of a... Like at the beginning of the movie, he's like, my leg's not feeling great. I don't think I should go anywhere today. And his mom is like, the fuck? And I'm like, I would never. If I got caught drinking underage and then trying to run from the cops and breaking my leg in the process.
Jesus Christ.
And then I turned to my mother and said, my leg doesn't really hurt. I don't really think I should go to school today or I should go to church today. My mother would look me dead in the eye. And she'd be like, either you start walking or I break your other leg.
Yeah.
There would be no, sweetie. I wouldn't even think to ask. It would never happen.
Yeah, everybody's surprised. They like, I thought your kid only broke one leg. Both of them broke. No, it broke two. They broke two legs.
No. The first one broke in the car accident. The second one broke when they had, excuse me, the audacity to try and stay home.
Yeah. Oh,
because
yeah,
it didn't feel good.
I
grew up I grew up in a very fuck your feelings kind of house.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're embarrassed. You did it. Now you own it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. You never.
There's no hiding.
No.
There's no waiting for it to pass. If you're willing to do it, you got to own it. And if you're not willing to own it, don't do it.
My parents would have fucking killed me if I did that.
Are you? Oh,
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
Because that fool didn't pay for his own car. He didn't have a job.
No.
So that means one of his parents.
Yeah, I'm like, where is he getting all the money for these fucking... He, like, every day he's putting a bouquet of flowers on her door. There's like 40 of them there. I'm like, where's he getting the money for this shit?
Yeah. See? And I'm like, that would be a new and foreign experience for me.
Yeah.
Like, I still remember trying to get $20 out of my mother, and she's like, why do you need so much? You're going to the movies. The ticket's only $8. And I'm like, because I'd like to buy popcorn. Do you need popcorn? Take your own popcorn. I'm like, I just want to go to the movies with my friends and not be the dork that can't buy myself a small popcorn. And then I got a job, and then I didn't have to have those conversations anymore.
Landon visits his dad, tearfully thanking him for his help. They embrace and reconcile. Just took a fortune. You know how expensive it would to be paying for someone's hospital in their home?
Yes, but here's the thing. How long was she alive for?
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah. If I was a dad, like, I'd be asking, like, do we look at a month here?
ETA, can you just, how long do you think?
You don't think she's going to make a full recovery, do you? That could take a while. Landon builds a telescope. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we're not getting into a year or two. Like,
yeah. That would cost a
We're
fortune.
talking months, right?
Does she look sick? Does she look pale? Landon builds a telescope for Jamie so she can see a one-time comet in the springtime, finishing it in time with the help from Jamie's father. The telescope, he brought him a cup of coffee. Didn't help him. Just brought him a cup
but the
of
funniest
coffee.
part, before the cup of coffee comes out, and Landon is supposed to be building, and I guess he's drawing plans or planning, measuring shit. That fool is not doing anything with he's playing with the pencil.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like, what is he calculating?
Pencil. And I was like, what are you doing? But he's trying to look busy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the funniest. Like, this is mad basic, like grade 7 improv. And I love it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Put the glass part in the fucking cylinder and you're done. Jesus Christ, dude. What are you calculating? What are you building, a laser? You gonna shoot the comet for her?
Oh God. I was like, are you building this from scratch? Like, you're buying the lenses yourself? Are you just ordering one? Because we know he's good at spending money.
Oh yeah.
Look at all the flowers.
Yeah, I bought her a star, named a star after her.
Yes, which, by the way, super duper sweet.
How much is your allowance, man? My allowance was I got a roof over my head and I got fed. That was my allowance.
Correct. And for the privilege of getting the roof over your head and being fed, you also had to clean around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to contribute somehow in the maintenance of the house. That was the gift we were given.
Now my youngest will go and clean something in the living room, like pick up stuff off the floor, and tell me I owe her $6. Do you see what I did to the living room? I picked everything up. I'm like, awesome, thank you. You owe me $6 now. Like, what?
I asked my mom for an allowance once because I said I do stuff around the house. And my mother looked me dead in the eye and she's like, I do stuff too. And then she started listing all the things. She goes, are you going to pay me now?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, but thank you so much.
Yeah.
She goes, do you still want an allowance? I'm like, nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Do you wear clothes? Do you eat food? Are you warm at night? Do you have a bed?
My mom was literally like, I wash your clothes, I make your food, I go shopping for your food, I wash your hair, because I was literally like 6 or something, right? And she was like, I clean the house, I change your sheets, I make your bed, da-da-da. And I was like, okay, lady. And she's like, I put away your toys, I do. And I was like, okay. She's like, and then she started listing everything she does in the house. And I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want anything now.
Let's drop it. Forget it. I'm sorry I asked.
I see where I went wrong. I'm sorry. You win. I don't want any money.
Oh. Where are we? The telescope is brought to her on the balcony, and she gets a beautiful view of the comet. Landon asks her to marry him. Again, I cannot stress this enough. These dudes do not exist. They do not. Maybe in olden times.
We keep hoping there's a unicorn out there that fits this.
Yeah.
Which is why we keep watching this movie.
What if she gets better, dude? Jamie tearfully accepts and they get married in the church where her late mother was married. She wanted to get married in the same church that her mom got married in.
Yeah.
They spend the summer together and then she's dead. Thankfully, the movie doesn't show it. They show the wedding, and then it fades off, and then his voiceover comes on and said, me and Jamie got to spend the summer together type thing. And then she died. 4 years later, Landon has finished college and been accepted into medical school. He visits Reverend Sullivan to return Jamie's mother's book. Landon apologizes, believing that Jamie did not witness a miracle. an ambition she expressed in the class yearbook. Her father disagrees, saying that she did, and that her miracle was Landon. Landon visits the docks, contemplating the idea that although Jamie is dead, she is with him. He comes to the realization that love is like the wind, which can be felt even though it cannot be seen. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, no women will ever live up to Jamie. He's going to be on a date telling this story, and she's going to be like, what the fuck? How do I ever live up to that?
Yeah. She's going to be like, well, your dead wife has ruined it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
So thanks very much. Please stay single for the rest of your life. Because
every time she does something wrong, he'd be like, oh, my first wife would have done it. Too bad she died and I'm stuck with you. And that is our movie. All right. That's your movie. What is your score?
Okay. I'm a firm believer that if you like a sweet, reaffirming love movie, one that makes you feel like, this is the one that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and it's just very, very uncomplicated. Sometimes you just need simple in your life. This is a buy it for me, because that's what this movie is. It's simple, it is uncomplicated, it is incredibly sweet, and it is just, you know what? Love is great. Let's all have some love. And this is why for Valentine's Day, I was like, yeah, this is the one. Because I toyed with another movie being the Valentine's Day pick. But I was like, no, it's got to be A Walk to Remember. Because A Walk to Remember is just about two people just showing up for each other, being incredibly sweet to each other, and just having all kinds of love for each other. Stop mumbling. It's sweet and it's nice and it's makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. And then you think, Landon. And then you realize he doesn't exist in the real world, but that waits until the end of the movie. So this is a buy for me. Now, for my rating. Even though I really enjoyed this movie, it is very, very sweet. I didn't actually cry when I watched it this time, which is, I don't know if that's progress or if I'm just dying inside, but one of the two. It's still not a great movie. It's not cutting edge. It's not exploratory. It's not experimental. It's not innovative. It's just a good, solid, formulaic, sweet chick flick. And that's amazing. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 for my IMDb score.
For the actual movie itself, yeah.
For the actual movie, it's like, even with the watchability, and because there's some stuff in here that's so cringe, but it's also 2002. So, I mean, valid for the cringe. We're all cringing at some of the stuff we did in 2002. It just makes sense. You're going to cringe at this movie too. I was 22 and I was a fucking moron. Like, I made choices. At least Landon and Jamie were making good choices and choosing each other. But yeah, no, as like a Valentine's, especially if you're having like a Galentine's night. So a bunch of your friends are getting together, girlfriends, and you're all hanging out. This is a great watch. Sweet, loving, adorable people. There you go. So 6.5 for IMDb and a buy it.
Lots of movies are lower. A lot of movies have lower scores, but that are worth buying. All right. If you remember liking A Walk to Remember from 2002, congratulations, you are a girl. If you are a grown man who remembers liking it, that's fine. You're a strong girl, a brave girl, a girl who felt feelings. This movie was not made for me. This movie saw me coming and said, no, absolutely not. It is so sweet, it made my teeth hurt. I needed to floss emotionally afterwards. Yeah, I was one church montage away from just going into diabetic shock. I was relieved they didn't actually show her dying, because if this movie had succeeded in making me cry, I would have been furious. Not sad, angry.
Oh my God.
That said, it's not a bad movie. It's just aggressively not for me. This feels like they hired the director of every single episode of Dawson's Creek and said, do that, but remove all the joy and replace it with inspirational leukemia. I don't know if this guy ever directed Dawson's Creek, but he definitely watched it religiously. This movie walks a very careful line. It's mean, but it's not mean. It's trying to be mean, but it's not. It is succeeding in being mean to Jamie, but by not really being mean. It's like we're going to emotionally bully this girl, but for character growth. And it's fine. It's fine. Here's where I land on it. If my kids came up to me and said, hey, can we watch A Walk to Remember? I'd say, yes, please do. If they said, it's not streaming, can we rent it? Absolutely. Happy to rent it for you. If they said, we love this movie so much, will you buy it for us? Of course, my angels. I would gladly buy you this wholesome, sweet movie that teaches you kindness and empathy and the power of young love. They will never ask because they're feral. From a reviewer standpoint, this is a stream. I didn't hate it, but I probably will not rewatch this on my own accord again. But no, I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I saw it. It was a nice movie. But it is a buy if you have kids that love it, if you have a wife who loves it. And honestly, that's the entire business model of this movie. This movie exists solely to be purchased by men, signed quietly. Wife wanted to, you know how excited my wife was when she walked in and saw me playing this. She's like, this is one of my favorite movies.
It's because it's so sweet and it's filled with love and it's uncomplicated.
And I'm like sitting there, we can't have her being this happy. So start saying the expletives now as stuff pops up. No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. If I had, it's for me, it's a 6 out of 10. It's wholesome. It's sweet. It's competently directed. Competently acted and edited. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not mad that I watched it. I just don't ever need to remember this walk again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, I get it.
But yeah, it's not like, what the fuck did you just make me watch? It wasn't that type of movie. I wasn't mad. I rented it. I wasn't mad that I rented it. It was fine. My wife enjoyed it thoroughly.
Ah. How many times did she tell you to shut up during the movie?
Oh, she was getting mad. Yeah. But no, she was the joy on her face when she saw this movie, because she didn't. I got to watch a movie for a podcast. No, I don't want to watch it. And then I'm watching it, and she walks by, and then she stops and peeks her head back in. She's like, "A Walk to Remember," and then she's trying to move, and then she's watching it, and then she walks back a bit, sits down in her chair, puts her feet.
I'm so glad I could give her this gift.
Oh, yeah. No, but it's not horrible.
Yeah.
Not horrible.
Yeah. It's a simple, uncomplicated movie. And I think, especially in the dumpster fire kind of world that we're living in right now, where it's so fucking surreal and everything is just so much. Yeah, man. I want to watch Jamie and Landon fall in love while working on a musical. And when he's tutoring an underprivileged kid and teaching him about the different shapes of the triangles with basketball. Like, it's something simple where people are kind, but even when they're not kind, they're not even that mean.
No.
So yeah, that's where I think the appeal for this movie really comes from.
Yeah, it's a very simple movie, and yeah, it's a very kind movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need that so your heart doesn't totally die inside. This is what keeps me alive. This is what stops my heart from turning to stone. Movies like this.
All right. Thank you for coming back to 2002 and going over A Walk to Remember. And until the next movie we remember liking.
Congratulations. You just had one of your childhood movie memories vindicated. Or they just eviscerated it. I don't know. This is a generic one-size-fits-all type of ending to the podcast. So thank you for listening, and please join Anna and Jimmy next time for another episode of the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast. If you dare to go back and watch that movie you remember liking,